सदस्यमान भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय। रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरियोधन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। स्वामी तो भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled Lord. Thank you very much. Jai. Vandeham Shri Guru.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 10th chapter, text number 5, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on the 20th of June, 1973, in Mayapur, India.
Sri Rupam Sakrajatan Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tvam Sajivam Satvaitam Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya jana vallabha girivaradhari gopi jana vallabha girivaradhari gopi jana vallabha girivaradhari gopi jana vallabha गंगा माई की जय, यमुना माई की तो भक्त लोग।
देवा वासुदेवाय
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
नद्याः समुद्रा गिरयः सवनस्पतिविरुदा फलन्त्योषधयः सर्वा काममन्वृतुतस्य वै Translation. The rivers, oceans, hills, mountains, forests, creepers, and active drugs in every season paid their tax quota to the king in profusion.
So, everything in nature has to give something. That is the order. Everything that we see, Nadya, the river, why God has created the river? It has got a function. Similarly, Samudra, the oceans. Similarly, the hills, mountains, Giraya, Sa Vanaspati, vegetables, all these vegetables which are growing, each and every vegetable creeper has some service, we do not know. Because we do not know the use of these vegetable creepers, we go to the doctor, physician. Otherwise, if somebody is ill, the medicine is there, we do not know how to utilize it. Still, in remote villages, in forests, they do not come to the physician doctors. The hills, the aborigines, they know so many drugs. For toothache, we go to the dentist and they extract the teeth. But I have read in Ayurvedic medicine, there is a drug, a root. Only if you touch this side of the mouth, all the germs collected within the teeth, they will come out. I have seen it. Sometimes in the year 1931 or 32, I had a very severe tooth pain. So I was taken by my servant in the jungle to these Vaids. They cured me, and the dentist could not. I attended so many times to the dentist. I have got my practical experience. And in the Ayurvedic literature, there is mention some drug, the root only, if you touch here, the germs collected in the teeth, they will come out. In the corner of the teeth, some germs, sometimes it is itching, they are all germs. So they will come out, sometimes pains in the toe, they are germs. The germ theory is all right, but they want to cure these germs in different way. But by nature's way, there are so many drugs and roots and creepers that can cure all the diseases. Similarly, the river has its function to supply water all the year. During rainy season, the water is collected on the top of the hill. It is stocked there by God's arrangement. And they come down, just like we, by power pump, we get water down to the top of the roof and stock there. Similarly, on high level of hills and mountains, water is stocked. Sometimes they are stocked in ice form, not in liquid form. So according to the seasonal changes, the ice become melted and the water is supplied. It comes through the river. The same thing is there, but because we have now turned to become demons, the rivers sometimes overflow, killing so many men and animals. And the loss. Actually everything is meant for kamam, for supplying our necessities. And as soon as you are disobedient to God, demons, nature will give you punishment. And instead of supplying you water, water is there, it will overflow, you will be in trouble. So these rascals, they cannot see how nature is strong and it is controlling everything. Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvas. Ahankar vimuratma kartaham iti mannati. Everything is perfectly being done by nature. Nature is appointed by Krishna. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Mayadhakshena prakriti sriyate sacharacharam. Under my control. So, Prakriti will work very nicely provided you are trying to control this flood. Government, so much money they have wasted, but still in this quarter there is havoc. Therefore, they will jisagnovi. Mama maya duruttaya. You cannot control the nature's way. That is not possible. How nature can be controlled? Mamiva japrapaddanti mayamitam. This is the law. If you become disobedient to God, then Prakriti or nature will give you trouble in so many ways. And as soon as you become submissive, surrender to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, there will be no more natural disturbance. I have heard in 1898, I was born in 1896, so I have heard, I have seen also, I remember. In Calcutta, there was very virulent type of plague epidemic. In 1898. So, Calcutta became devastated. All people practically left Calcutta. Daily hundreds and hundreds of people are dying. I was 1 year old or 1.5 years old. I have seen what was happening, but there was a plague epidemic that I did not know. Later on I heard from my... So, one Babaji, he organized Sankirtan, Hare Krishna Sankirtan. When there was no other way. So he organized Sankirtan all over Calcutta. And in Sankirtan, all people, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Parsi, everyone joined. And they are coming, they are going road to road, street to street, entering in every house. So, that Mahatma Gandhi Road, 151, you have seen, the Sankirtan party we received very nicely. There was light, and I was very small. I was also dancing, I can remember. Just like our small children sometimes dances. I remember, I could see only up to the knees of the persons who were joined. So the plague subsided. This is a fact. Everyone who knows history of Calcutta, the plague was subsided by Sankirtan movement. Of course, we do not recommend that Sankirtan should be used for some material purpose, that is Namapura. Namapura. Shamma Subhakriya Mati Pramana. Sankirtan, you can utilize Sankirtan for some material purpose, but that is not allowed. That is Namapura. Because Nam, the holy name of Krishna, and Krishna, they are identical. You cannot utilize Krishna for your personal material benefit. That is Apurad. Krishna is the Lord. You cannot engage the Lord for your service. Similarly, you cannot utilize the holy name of the Lord for some material purpose. That is not allowed. So anyway, because Jathamang Prapadante, if you wanted some material benefit by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, you will get it. But that is Namapara. So you won't get the ecstasy of loving God. That is the aim of chanting Hare Krishna mantra. How you shall elevate yourself to the platform of loving God. That is required. Sabai pumsang parodharma jatu bhakti ragam. Not for utilizing the holy name for some material purpose. But this happened. We have got experience, I have heard, I have seen. So, everything, the rivers, the seas, oceans, the mountains, the hills, the forest, the creepers, the vegetables, sarva, kamam, anurit, according to seasonal changes. Everything has got meaning. So, if we are honest, just like in prison house, jail, although the prisoners are criminals, condemned, still there is arrangement for your comforters by the God. There is arrangement of supplying food and all other necessities of life. Recently in Ahmedabad, when I was visiting, the prison authorities also invited us for Kirtan. So I saw the criminals, prisoners. Sabarmati jail, yes, where Gandhi was also in prison during the political movement. So Gandhi's room, where Gandhi was staying, they showed me and I sat down there. So, there is very good arrangement for the comforts of the prisoners, if they abide by the laws. Similarly, although this material world is just like prison house, we living entities, we have come here as punishment. Krishna bhuliya jeev bhogvancha kore, pasete mayatare japotiya dhore. Now we are under the control of this external energy, material energy. We have become controlled, just like we become controlled by the prison authorities when we are criminals, not ordinarily. Ordinarily we are free. Those who are not within the walls of prison house, they're free. They're acting wherever they like, they're going. But within the law. Similarly, we have got freedom. There are living entities, their number is greater. Nitya Mukta, ever liberated. They live in the spiritual world, Vaikuntha, planets. Nitya Mukta. Nitya Mukta means eternally liberated. They never come down in this material. And we are Nitya Baddha, ever conditioned, eternally conditioned. Eternally conditioned means we cannot be eternally conditioned because we are part and parcel of Krishna. Our natural position is ever liberated, eternally liberated. But because we wanted to imitate Krishna, we wanted to become Krishna, as the Mayavadis want to do. Therefore, in the spiritual world, Krishna is the only enjoyer. Ekameva advityam. Aham bhoktanam jagatavasam sarvaloka maheswaram. Sarvaloka. Not only of the Vaikuntha lokas, planets, but these planets also. Everywhere. Krishna is the supreme proprietor. Therefore, he is the supreme enjoyer. We cannot be enjoyer. We can simply be servitor. That is our natural position. Just like a dog, when it serves a nice master, he is happy. Otherwise it is street dog. Nobody cares for it. Street dog. A street dog has no position and sometimes they are killed. Similarly, when we live under the full protection of the supreme law, that is our healthy condition. That is our real life. And as soon as we give up this position to be subordinate, to be predominated by the supreme law, then we are bewildered. We are thrown into this, under the control of this material nature. And according to our work, we get different bodies. There are 8,400,000 forms of bodies, and we get one body after another. Tatha diyantaram prapti, dhiras tattva namuhyati. This is called ever condition. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Ei rupe brahmanda bhramite kono bhagavan ji. Guru Krishna kripaya paya bhaktilata bi. In this way we are wandering from one species of life to another, one planet to another. In this way the Brahmanda, this universe is very, very big, and there is immense opportunity. You become sometimes demigod, sometimes dog, sometimes cat, sometimes tree. In this way we are wandering. But this human form of life, especially those who are born in India, now it is not limited within India. By grace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his prediction, Prithivita Achijata Nagaradi. Now the Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is being distributed all over the world, all parts of the world. That is the prediction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is the opportunity of getting out from the control of the material nature by accepting Bhakti Lata Bij. Vandeham Shri Guru.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto.
that spark, spiritual spark, as I explained several times, revives all godly qualities. Sarvaga, we can go anywhere. Just like Narad Muni. Narad Muni is Sarvaga, his ideal living entity. He is going everywhere. House, they are free, they are acting wherever they like, they are going, but within the law. Similarly, we have got freedom. There are living entities, their number is greater. Nitya Mukta, ever liberated. They live in the spiritual world, Vaikuntha, planets. Nitya Mukta. Nitya Mukta means eternally liberated. They never come down in this material. And we are Nitya Baddha. Soon as we give up this position to be subordinate, to be predominated by the Supreme Lord, then we are bewildered. We are thrown into this, under the control of this material nature, and according to our work, we get different bodies. There are 8,400,000 forms of bodies, and we get one body after another. Tatha diyantaram prapti, dhiras tattva namuhyati. This is called ever condition. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Ei rupe brahmanda bhramite kono bhagavan ji. Guru Krishna kripaya paya bhaktilata ji. In this way we are wandering from one species of life to another, one planet to another. In this way the Brahmanda, this universe is very, very big, and there is immense opportunity, and you become sometimes demigod, sometimes dog, sometimes cat, sometimes tree. In this way we are wandering. But this human form of life, especially those who are born in India, now it is not limited within India. By grace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his prediction, Prithivite Ache Jata Nagaradi. Now the Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is being distributed all over the world, all parts of the world. That is the prediction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is the opportunity of getting out from the control of the material nature by accepting Bhakti Lata Bij, accepting this very principle that we are not masters, we are subordinate. We are Jiver Sarupha Nitya Krishna Das, so eternally servant of Krishna. As soon as we accept it and engage ourselves in the service of the Lord, that is our liberation. Then again we become Nitya Mukta. We revive our original condition of life. Original condition means ever liberated. We can go anywhere when we are actually liberated, when we are not conditioned by this material body. That spark, spiritual spark, as I explained several times, revives all godly qualities. Sarvaga, we can go anywhere. Just like Narad Muni. Narad Muni is Sarvaga, his ideal living entity. He is going everywhere in the spiritual world, material world. Similarly, every one of us, we can travel. Even within this material world, there are different grades of planets. There is one planet which is called Siddhaloka. There the inhabitants, they can fly in the sky without any instrument. Anima Siddhi, Yoga Siddhi, that which is called Siddhaloka. All kinds of yogic, Ashtasiddhi, 8 kinds of perfection they possess. They haven't got to practice the mystic yoga system. By nature they are perfect. as the yogis can travel from one place to another without any instrument. They will sit down here and perform the yogic practice within a moment or within a minute. Where he wants to go, he will be there. This is yogic perfection. This is called Anima Siddhi, Laghima Siddhi, Prapti Siddhi, Vasita Siddhi, Isita Siddhi. So these are simply samples of our perfection. By yogic practice, we can regain some of our sample liberty. But actually, when we are in our spiritual form, identity, we have got such liberty. You can go anywhere, you can do whatever you like. As Krishna can do, of course Krishna is the Supreme Person. His power, his liberty is unlimited. Our power and liberty is limited. So when we use our power and liberty within that limit, we are called Nitya Mukta, ever liberated. If we want artificially more power to imitate Krishna, then you are bound. Then Krishna bhuliya ji bhogavancha kare, then you are conditioned in this material world. Because in the spiritual world, the enjoyer is only Krishna. Nobody can be enjoyed. Everyone is servitor. Jive Sarupa Nitya Krishna. Still, although we are put into this prison house, all these rebel souls, this prison house, this material world, is only 1/4 of Krishna's creation. Ekangsena stitu jagat. Ekangsena. The 3/4 part of his creation is the spiritual world. Just imagine. This ekansa means not only this one universe, there are many, hundreds and thousands of universes like this. This is one of them. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that this universe is just like a mustard seed in the bag of mustard seed. You just imagine in a bag how many mustard seeds you can pack. Unlimited. You cannot count. Mustard seed is in a bag, 2.5 months weight. Can you count? No, it is not possible. Similarly, all these universes, material universes, each of them is compared with the mustard seed. And this universe, what we experience, is one of the mustard seed within the bag of mustard seed. And all these material universes combined together, aggregate, is 1/4 creation of Krishna. And the 3/4 part is the spiritual one. So just imagine how many liberated living entities are there. There are also living entities. They are ever liberated. Just like in the jail, the population in the jail is very small in comparison to the population of the city. Similarly, within this material world, all the living entities, they are all the conditioned, very limited number. The unlimited number are there in the spiritual world. But still Krishna has made arrangement. Krishna is giving us chance, this human form of life, that I give you all facilities, all the supplies, necessities of your life. The river will serve you, the hills will serve you, the mountains will serve you, the ocean will serve you, the forest will serve you, the vegetable will serve you, the animals will serve you, everyone will serve you. Now you have got human form of life. You take service from them, live peacefully and chant Hare. This is the arrangement. But these rascals, they will not chant Hare Krishna. They want to predominate over these hills, mountains, rivers, animals. In the Bible it is said, the animals are given under the control of human being, man. Is it not? And they are taking it, and because the animals are given under the control of man, one man should open slaughterhouse and eat it. Suppose if somebody gives his son You take my son, keep him under control. Does it mean I shall eat him? These are still interpreting that way. Because the animals are even under the control of man, therefore there should be slaughterhouse, the animals should be killed and they eat. This is the interaction of the Bible. Is it not? Who knows Bible? Anyone? Nobody knows Bible? Or you have forgotten? Anyway, so...
In the Quran it is also said.
In the Quran also it is said. Yes.
It mentions.
That animals are under the control of man. So that is naturally. Just like...
They are created for duty of man. They say, Muhammad said, it is for the purpose of eating. Fish are for the purpose of eating.
That is also in the Srimad Bhagavatam also, that Jiva Jivasya Jivanam. That we also accept. But, just like Jiva Jivasya Jivanam, then why don't you eat your own son? He is also there. Why do you discriminate? Therefore, discrimination is the better part of the life. We should know. We are also eating a vegetable. What kind of jiva, living entity, we shall eat? That is to be discriminated. Not that, because the one living entity is food for another living entity. It does not mean I shall eat my own son or father. We do not do that. Because we use our discrimination. Similarly, in the human form of life, there should be discrimination. We have to eat. We have to eat.
Discrimination?
Discrimination means vichar. Vichar. What kind of food I shall eat? Suppose they eat horse, they eat stool. Does it mean because the stool is also food, I shall eat that? That is discrimination. That is discrimination. To say
तो ये हम रीड कर लेते हैं. वॉइस थोड़ा वहाँ पे लेक्चर का ऑडियो थोड़ा सा डिस्टॉर्टेड है. यहाँ से हम रीड कर रहे हैं. वाई डू यू डिस्क्रिमिनेट? So why do you discriminate? Therefore discrimination is the better part valor. We should know we are also eating the vegetables. What kind of jiva, living entity, we shall eat, that is to be discriminated. Not that because one living entity is food for another living entity, it does not mean I shall eat my own son. I am father. We do not do that because we use our discrimination. Similarly, in the human form of life, there should be discrimination. We have to eat. We have to eat. Discrimination means vichara. Vichara. That what kind of food I shall eat. Suppose the hogs, they eat stool. Does it mean because the stool is also food, I shall eat that? That is discrimination. If you say that everything is food, then why don't you eat stool? One man's food, another man's poison. That is, what is to be eaten, what is not to be eaten, that is discrimination. Now our discrimination is because human life is meant for becoming God conscious, Krishna conscious, so we have to act in God consciousness. We have taken vow that we shall eat the remnants of foodstuff, prasadam, from Krishna. Now what Krishna wants? Krishna says, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. Krishna says, give me vegetable, water, anyone who offers me in devotion. So we have to eat Krishna prasadam. Although are meant for eating by the man, that is stated in the indistinct. Ahasthani, sahasthani, apadani, chatuspadam. Ahasthani, that they haven't got hands. Ahasthani, sahasthanam, sahasthanam. They are food of the human being. So ahasthani, sahasthanam, apadani, chatuspadam. Just like the creepers, grass and vegetables, chatuspadam, they are food for the four-legged falguni jiva jivasya jivanam. So in this way, there is order that one life is meant eaten by another. That is nature's law. But we should use discrimination. What kind of food stuff, what kind of living entities we shall eat. That Krishna, we have taken vow to eat only Krishna's prasadam. There is something, whatever Krishna orders. So that is a fact that each and every living entity is meant for another living entity for eating. When we get human form of life, the animals, they are just like another eat vegetables. Similarly, the cows, nature's law is there. Although one animal is meant for by another, these animals, they use their discrimination by nature's law. Tigers will never come to your garden to eat fruits and vegetables. No. By nature, they have got teeth and jaws to kill another animal. They want to eat, drink blood, flesh, blood. Nature has given them all the provisions for that. Similarly, we human beings, this is scientific. Our teeth are meant for eating fruits. That is one Dr. Cooney in your Germany. He said that, and actually if you eat fruits and milks, you will have never any kind of sickness. That's a fact. So there is also life. They are also life. So we should use our discrimination. We are only, our only business is to become Krishna conscious. So under Krishna consciousness, we cannot eat anything which is not offered to Krishna. So Krishna says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prachyati. Krishna does not say that you give me meat, eggs and fish. Krishna does not say. When you have got Krishna as your guest, Krishna has come very kindly to be handled by you. He is unlimited, but he has agreed to become limited by your limited hands. This is Krishna. This Archa Vigraha. If you want to handle Krishna handle Krishna is his gigantic universal form, you have no capacity. Therefore, Krishna has become very small and he is giving you chance to serve him, to dress him, to wash him, to offer him food stuff, to offer aratika. Krishna is giving these chances. So whatever Krishna says, he is your guest, he has come very kindly. He says, give me such kind of food. So it is our duty to give such food. Patram Pushpam Phalam. You cannot say, Krishna, this is also nice food stuff, egg and fish. No, that you cannot do. Indian man, indistinct. Trividha Ahara Tridvitya. So Sattvika Ahar. Because Krishna consciousness is on the above Sattvika platform, above goodness, Shuddha Sattva. Here in the material platform, Sattva Guna is sometimes contaminated by Rajaguna and Tamaguna. But in the spiritual world, there is simply pure Sattva Guna. Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Shabditam. So Vasudeva platform, there Krishna takes birth. There Krishna is seen. When you come to the Shuddha Sattva, Saguna Samatityadan Brahma Bhuvaya Kalpate, at that platform you can deal with Krishna. So this devotional service is Shuddha Sattva platform. There you cannot bring in something contaminated which is material. Here everything should be spiritual. Therefore, because we have taken the vow of accepting Krishna consciousness, we cannot eat anything. Although they are meant for eating, but we cannot eat anything. That is discrimination. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Nittai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Gaur Premanande, Shri Radha Madhav Ji ki, Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Sudarshan ki, Sar Shaligram Shila Ji ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.